All right. Sun is up. I hope it's up enough where I won't be chased by ghosty guys. I mean, that is really tempting. I'm probably going to try and face that with Captain Dogbeard before I try to do it solo Galleon. I had a thought. I was looking for this bed because I hadn't used the bed on the Galleon yet. And I was down here in the lower deck. There's no bed here. Down in the hold here. No bed. And then it occurred to me. This ship is supposed to be crewable by 4 people. Okay, well, there's a problem with that. And that problem is, where's everyone else going to sleep? I mean, did they design it to where only one person could sleep at a time? I mean, I'm not really sure what the benefits of sleeping are in this game, because it doesn't make time pass by faster or anything like that. Does it heal you? I don't know. Does it make you less of a target if the ship gets attacked? Anybody in the comments, just if you know the answer, leave me an answer, and then well, I guess I'll know from there. All right, so I'm not going to open up all my sails. So it looks like the wind's still out of the northwest. And yes, I am still going to that island, but not yet. I'm too curious about that. I don't know if you can really see it. It's harder to see during the daylight. But you can see that swirling aurora of whatever sort. I'm curious about it. I can just imagine that it's some horror that they have in the game. And I've got viewers saying, don't do that. You're out of your mind. You're going to die. Blah, 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 blah. And, well, I mean, that's the point of doing all this anyway. It's not about being invincible and never losing. It is about entertainment. Just having fun. I mean, the idea of one person piloting a galleon is absurd enough by itself. This is all novelty. And I actually have a pretty short temper. It does bother me. It's not something I just accept. And it's mostly an intolerance to things that I can't understand or grasp, or things that I wasn't expecting. And it's not like that with everything. I don't know how to explain that, but like having the mindset of just exploring, just doing it for the sake of doing it, with the expectation and knowledge that I am very likely just going to get owned, somehow makes it easier to not get upset when something happens. I don't know. Maybe that's the trick anyway. If I look at everything through the lens of I'm just having fun, this isn't serious, maybe I won't get upset anymore. I have gone to therapy, in case anybody wonders, and I'm sure you don't, because that's not why you're on this app or this game, but I've gone to therapy, and it helped a lot more than I expected it to. But this by itself is kind of its own therapy. I mean, look at this. Aside from everything trying to kill you in the middle of the night, this is really relaxing. I could just sit here and float on this ship for days and days and days. I could probably play this game non-stop. Well, I say non-stop. I'd probably pass out at some point. I'm 41 years old. I'm a very tired person. And so, I can't really stay. Hey, yes, a dinghy! Anyway, I can't really stay up like I used to. Back in the day, I could have stayed up for days and days and days. The longest period of time I ever stayed up, and it was because of work. That's a whole other story, but it was 2 weeks. I stayed awake for 2 whole weeks. And, well, let's just say that if you value your life, don't ever do that. The funny thing is I was working 3 jobs, and I still ended up dead broke. Working all those jobs meant nothing. But back to the game, because you don't come here to listen to me whimper and whine about my life. This game is so relaxing, even with the ghost ships and everything trying to kill you at night. This is an extremely relaxing game. I enjoy it very much. I could just spend days just floating on the ocean. And if I were a wealthy person, I'd probably do exactly that. I would just pay Dogbeard's bills, pay my bills, and our whole lives would just be sailing. Probably try it for real too, but I don't know how that would work out because, well, I don't think either one of us has ever actually been on the ocean. Closest I've ever been on the ocean is, closest I've ever been to being on the ocean, sorry about the misspeak, is, swimming in the ocean in Galveston. Quest received. I guess I'll have to go to my quest table on the ship. Okay. So wait a minute. Wait. What is this? Cannon of Rage? Is this like a permanent addition to my ship? Oh, looks like I gotta stop my video for now. I'm getting a call from my girlfriend. I'll be back.